Hi everyone, it's Ari here. I'm gonna do story time for everyone in everywhere. Today I'm gonna read a song of Gladness by Michael Morpurgo and Emily Gravett. It's a story of hope for us and our planet. Let's get started. A song of gladness. I've been talking every morning to Blackbird, telling him why we are all so sad. He sits on his branch and listens. It was Blackbird's idea. He sang it out this morning at dawn from his tree top in the garden to Fox half asleep behind the garden shed. She thought it a good idea too. It was a wake-up call. Fox was on her feet at once and trotting through Bluebell Wood, where she barked it to deer who ran off across the stream. Kingfisher was there, Otter and Dipper too. They heard and peeped on, and Swallow swooped down over the meadow and passed it on to cows waiting to go into their milking, and to sheep resting quietly under the hedge with her lambs in the corner of the Judam field. And they all agreed, bleeding it out, to bees already busy at their flowers, to waving spiders and grasshoppers and scurrying mice. Trees were listening too. All the trees waving their budding leaves in wild enthusiasm. High above in the skies, clouds gathered driven by wind, and wind took Blackbird's idea over the cliffs across heaving seas, where gulls and albatross cried it out, and whales and dolphins and porpoises heard it and wailed and whooped it down into the deep where turtles listened, and they too loved the idea. So did plankton and every fish and crab and sea urchin and whale. They all whispered that it was a fine notion, the best they ever heard. In rivers, salmon and sea trout leaped for joy to hear it. Eagles soaring above on white wings flew over the mountains, crying it out loud, and the echoes were heard deep in the dens below, where slumbering bears listened, lost in their dreams of spring. They snored and grunted their approval even in their sleep. Snow melted at the thought of it, and the whole wonderful idea floated down the mountain streams and far out to sea, where the tide took it and carried it over the sea on curling waves to distant shores, to parched plains where lions roared their approval and elephants trumped it, leopard yawned it, what the buffalo belched it, wild dogs yelped it, and wild bees murmured it out across the white savannah. Oh, everywhere. Then storm lifted the idea up over rainforest, where rain took it and poured it down on gorillas in the mist, or chimpanzees in their sleeping nests. And crocodile swished his tail in his swamp and clapped his great jaws shut, smiling at the very thought of it. Howler monkeys and gibbons echoed their calls loud over all the earth. They are that loud. And then from far up high, sun heard it too, and shone it down over deserts where Oryx stamped her foot, impatient to be getting on with it and doing it. She loved the idea that much. Even Camel, who rarely joined in anything, thought this was the best and most beautiful idea he had ever heard. Back in the garden, Blackbird waited till everyone was ready. And then he began to sing. The whole carnival of animals heard him, and every living thing on this good earth joined in until the globe echoed with the joy of it. Blackbird was very pleased. But I was still lost in sadness as I heard the earth singing around me. It was a song of forgiveness. I knew that. So I asked Blackbird if I was allowed to join in, and he sang his answer back to me. My friend, why do you think we are doing this? We want you and yours to be happy again. Only then will you treat us and the world right as you know you should. Only then we'll all be well. Sing, my friend, sing. Our song is your song. Your song is our song. So I sang, we all sang away our sadness. In every house and flat and cottage we clapped and sang. In every shelter and tent, in every palace and hospital and prison, and they heard and we heard our song of gladness echoing about us in glorious harmony across the universe. Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you so much, Michael Morpurgo, for the beautiful book. That's a song of gladness. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again in my next story time. For everyone in everywhere. See ya!